back to a brand new adventure on the Forgotten Treasures channel. Today we'll be checking out something that I actually didn't really know was in this area, but I figured out about it while we were staying down here, so I felt like checking out. This is the Fort Miles base or camp, if you want to call it. This is basically where they defended part of the border of Delaware in World War II. This place is not in, what's the word you want to use? Commission anymore. It's not operational. But yeah, there it is. If you want to read about it. This was a base during World War II. It was officially abandoned in 1991, but this place was built, this area was built in like around 1941, 1942, around when the war started. But the cool thing is that you have all these cabins right here. You can't go inside them, I don't believe, but you have all these cabins. You have some military artillery out to show. But this is a very cool area. I wouldn't say this place is technically forgotten because there's a museum about it, but it's technically abandoned. This is where I believe the soldiers would stay at night. I believe these doors are locked. That feels old, but I'm pretty sure these things are locked. But it's very cool. Once again, I didn't really know this place was here until like I technically figured it out on my own. Like I just typed in like fun things to do or like haunted areas to go to in Delaware. And this place is one of them. This is a place, I believe on a chart, it's like number 5. And it makes sense. It's a World War II facility. So I am not surprised that it's up there in the charts of like a haunted location. Now, I don't believe this area in particular is extremely haunted. I might be wrong though. You might see some stuff at nighttime. But I'm pretty sure the main building that they mention about of hauntings is Tower 12, which we'll begin to later on in the video. But Tower 12, I'll talk more about it when we get there. But Tower 12 is basically one of the towers of this area, and you would have been able to see, there's reports of seeing figures, a phantom soldier figure scouting the area, being on patrol like he was when he probably passed away. And there's also reports of hearing growling and dismembered voices, I believe. That's why I heard through some, doing a little bit of research on this place, of the hauntings. They don't mention anything about these cabins. But nonetheless, it's cool to look around these things. I'm pretty sure you're not even allowed inside of them, so I'm not really going to try to get inside. I'm just going to look around and see if you get anything, because it is a cool area. It is a historic area for sure. So I'm pretty sure these cabins, if you want to call them that, were used for like the living quarters for the soldiers. They would sleep in these buildings right here. That building right down there is like the planning facility. That's basically where they plan the attacks and their offenders and stuff. I don't really know much about like war and stuff. I'm not really the type of history person, but it's fascinating to read about this kind of stuff, especially about like abandoned and haunted locations. So this is the planning facility. You see it, they have all of the windows boarded up and stuff. But I believe this would either be like the cafeteria or the, oh yeah, it's the orientation center, as it says right there. It's most likely not open to the public. So it was most likely like a planning facility, I believe, at the time. Probably a cafeteria as well. As you see to my right over there by those trees, yeah, there you can see a building. That's Tower 7. I believe, yeah, that's Tower 7. Tower 12 is farther down that way, past Tower 7. But that's the haunted tower, Tower 12, which we'll be taking a look at later on. That building, Tower 7, I don't believe it's haunted, even though I'm pretty sure most of the buildings in this area may have some place of haunted or some type of spirit to it. Like if I knew this place was haunted, like I kind of wish that I had my EMF meter with me, because I ordered one on Amazon recently. It's not supposed to arrive until like a week or so from now of me recording this. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed that it didn't come sooner, because this would have been a great place to test it out. But I may come back here in a few months or so, depending on what's going on. But we have like I believe there's some bunkers up here I want to go check out. And I forgot to mention this, if you do hear or see anything that I don't notice while recording or while editing this video, please let me know in the comments. It would be very helpful. We're gonna head up here and see what that thing is up there. What's this? This probably was a dune or a bunker, but now it's turned into like an electricity center. I have no idea what this is. I don't think I'm technically supposed to be up here. You see the ocean right over there. Very cool. But I really don't know what this thing was used for. If you guys know anything about war and stuff, it'd be nice if you guys can tell me what this is. They definitely covered it up. You see. Definitely covered it up, wherever it is. I don't know what it is. Anyways, let's head back down. Let's search some more of the places, and then we'll head to some of the towers and investigate that. Okay guys, here we are. We are at Tower 7. It's right there in Troy. There's not much to look at. I'll give you guys a peek inside what the building is, but there's nothing really that fascinating around this place. This isn't very considered one of the haunted locations, but I'll be taking you to that place very soon after we hit up this place. I actually did some flash photography here. Last night I came up here and I was like, oh, let's do some flash photography, because that seems to work pretty well on like haunted locations. I got nothing here. I got nothing in this place. But if you see, it's kind of been renovated. Like this staircase wasn't here before. Like you definitely can't get in. The door's locked. But I will take you like around the building, but there's nothing here to really show. I do find it interesting though that only two out of all the windows here are boarded up. No, one of them. Only one window is boarded up out of all of them. Only one window is boarded up. No, 2. Yeah, I was correct the first time. 2 out of all the windows on the first floor are boarded up. Don't know why, but these ones are boarded up for some reason or another. But yeah, that's basically all that we have at building 7. So now let's go to building 12. We are heading towards building 7. There it is right there. We can get a little closer to it and see if we can see or hear anything. They mentioned something about like if you get close to like the dunes around it, I believe they mentioned about the voices and the growling. That's what I read. Then there's this building right here. I have no idea what this building is, what it was used for. But it was obviously used for something. It's not really being kept in the best condition. The door is boarded up. The roof is collapsing, kind of. But I'm very curious what that building was used for. But we're not focusing on that building today. We're going to be focusing on building Tower 12, as it's called. We're right here, Tower 12. The building we were just at was Tower 7. There's a lot of towers. There's a few towers along the beach, but which we might not get to, but there's Tower 13 somewhere down there, I believe. But we may check Tower 13 out, my bad. But at the moment, we're going to be checking out Tower 12, which has reported hauntings, soldier figures being seen, voices being heard. I really wish my EMF meter arrived, but sadly, it didn't. Because I would have taken it with me. But yeah, this is building 12. And people have definitely been here. I wonder if they know about the history of this place, like I do. Like the negative history, the haunting history of this place. Because they do mention something about the dunes. It's crazy on how big this thing is. As I said before, keep your eyes and ears open. If you see something that I don't, please let me know. This was a ground floor that most likely collapsed. There's the ladder that you can climb to get up in the tower. It's cool, nonetheless. But this is the entrance. You can see it's all what's the word, boarded up. It had these metal things right here. I don't know exactly what those are used for. But yeah, this is Tower 12. There's hauntings connected to this building. I personally have not experienced anything, because I did come here and like a few other times before recording this video. You can kind of see like the damage that this building has gone through during the war. And they didn't really say what time the figures or like the voices normally heard that. I was thinking if I'm able to, I will come back here at 3 a.m. while I'm here. It'll be somewhere around at the end of this video. but I will come back here around 3 a.m. if I can. But I did come back here at night, but not at 3 a.m. But that would also be further on in the video as well. But anyways, Tower 13 is right down there. See that building up in the distance? That's Tower 13, I believe. Right there, see my finger? Right there, right in between those two trees. That's Tower 13. I may take a look at it, and then we'll zoom up, and then we'll edit out this video, and then we'll go and do some nighttime videos that I pre-recorded. And before I leave this area, I'll come back here around 3 a.m. if so, but if not, then hopefully next time we'll come back at 3 a.m. with the EMF meter, and because by then I hopefully will have it. But we see you guys at Tower 13, and then we see you guys later tonight. Okay guys, kind of lied to you. It is not Tower 13. Tower 13 is probably further down the way somewhere. This is not Tower 13. It's a chimney of some sort. Don't know what a chimney is doing out here, but this most likely was some type of building used during the war. Don't know what kind of building, they never really mentioned or spoke about it. But this was some type of building during the war. And sorry if I sound out of breath to you guys. I just ran all the way from here, just to speed things up a little bit for me. I don't recommend running in sand. It's quite difficult. But anyways, this is the building. Just a chimney. Some people have graffitied some stuff on it. There's nothing really that interesting. The big thing that I'm kind of surprised about is that the chimney survived, but the houses didn't. I'm very surprised about that, to be honest with you. We got some satanic writing on this side. We got 666 and the upside down cross. But yeah, this all right here was a building at one point. Don't know what happened to it. That's funny. But yeah, really don't know what happened to this building. Very fascinating nonetheless. Just a random chimney. Looks like a part of a fence right there. This metal thing right here. Oh, there's two of them. What is it? Do you guys know what that is? Because there's another one right down here. It's an old thing. Have no idea what this metal beam is for. For something. Definitely. Have no idea what though. Is this an old fence? Oh, that's what the beams were. They were holding up a fence. You see it all down there. That's all some sort of old fence that's been knocked over. And these were the stakes. These were the stakes that planted into the ground when this fence was up and running. Don't know when. But that's fascinating. That's truly fascinating because there's fencing here. There's probably fencing around the house. I'm concluding it's the house due to the chimney and the way it looks. And the brick. There's more fence up here. And there's this little sign up here. Very curious what it says. If it says anything. It's a sign with nothing on it. Or with something on it that is now non-existent. But that's an old wooden sign for something. What was this fence used for? Because it goes all across this dune. Or these dunes, shall I say. There's more of it right here. Just knocks down. There's another sign right there. See if it says anything. No, still nothing. These signs are useless. It looks like a telephone line of some sort. The heck? I wasn't planning on discovering this stuff. And to be honest with you, I didn't know this stuff was out here. Kind of fits the name though, Forgotten Treasures. This fence is probably forgotten. It's lowly maintained. It's completely destroyed. There's some stuff out here. I want to show you some stuff right there. I want to show you. So we'll go to that before we conclude this part of the video. Or unless I find more stuff, because honestly at this point I was ready to just pack up, but now I'm fixated and I just want to see what else is out here in the desert. Basically, it's not really a desert, but you know what I mean, sandy area. It's steel, some type of steel cable. The heck is this? Some type of concrete, but the way it has like holes in it kind of feels like metal. Actually, it doesn't feel like concrete, it feels like metal. And is that just wood? That may just be wood. That looks like just wood. But to be honest with you, like if all that stuff's out there, that collapsed house with the standing roof, this decayed fence over here, there's more stuff out here that we probably that I don't know about. But the day is kind of coming to an end. And I don't really want to stay out much later than I have to. And this video has actually been going on for quite some time. Sorry about that. I may make this a two-part thing depending on the length of it, daytime and the nighttime portion. The nighttime will probably be shorter, but I may actually just make it a two-part thing, because I've been recording for about like an hour or so now. Hey guys, this is a different day from the original recording of when I was at the chimney and the towers in the town. But I was walking around here with my sister the other day, earlier today, and I discovered something that I didn't discover when I was recording yesterday. Was this bunker you see right down there? There's the ruins of a bunker, an actual underground bunker. And I felt like, hey, let's go check it out. So we're doing that right now. We got this metal thing right here. Above it is some type of metal piping with some graffiti on it. But this is actually pretty cool. I didn't even notice it was out here until earlier today. But I'm not the first one to discover it. There's definitely other people who have discovered this before me. Like, it's an actual bunker. It's filled up with sand. But it's an actual bunker with graffiti and all that. And there's ruins around as well, as you see. We'll get a better look at that after this. You guys see? Looks like a brick wall at the end of it. I can't really see, but this camera's picking it up very well, I would say. But it looks like it's a brick wall down there. It's probably also gonna be very hot. It's pretty hot at the moment. Got some piping right here. Don't know exactly how hot it is. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe 80 degrees or so Fahrenheit. Like, I didn't know this place was out here until recently. This is a cool find. I seriously don't know exactly what these would have been used for. But it was used for something, because looks recent. There was some sort of a hole that they covered up with concrete. And there's this thing right here. Don't know what it is. And there's just more of them all around here. There's one right here. And there's one right here as well. And they probably all serve the same purpose. Anything in there? No. But it must have been some type of water system, some type of plumbing system. And there's two more structures right out here. But they've all been closed off. This one even has some wood on it still. But yeah, these all have been closed off. You can see. Very interesting stuff. This is definitely abandoned. If you guys have an idea on what these concrete structures would have been used for, please let me know. It would be very nice to know. My idea is that it's some type of water system of some sort. The way these things are built, there's this giant pipe right here, 40 rusted pipe. You guys can see inside. Very curious what's inside of there. Yeah, there's just this rusted pipe here. There might not be anything else. I'll take a quick look around and see if there's anything else, but if not, and I'll just end the video right here, and then we'll cut right into like the nighttime section of when we're investigating Tower 13. But if there is something else that I discover while out here, I'll put it in this clip of the video.